What are you, crazy? Nobody even tries that, pal. What are you doing? Nobody's doing that. Unreal, pal. Wow, unreal, pal. Hey, guys. Hello, hello, Debbie. Hello, too. There's two notifications. I got the double notification from YouTube, so I know that you guys know that we are live. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trendies and gardeners are out the door. Out to see a trendy show. Everybody say gardeners. Ho! Gardeners! All right, Debbie, Teresa, Chris. Hey, Christopher, Nick, what's up? Richard Magnarelli, John, hey, Doc, my Twitter friend. What's up, Doc? I had to defend you on Twitter, dude. You can't call people swine because they call it marijuana or pot, weed, dope, or reefer. What are you, crazy? You can't do that, man. It's not how you educate people, bro. I saw that. I was like, oh, goodness. I got to get on here and start defending all you guys now. Oh, oh, you guys are so funny. But I'm like, hey, Daniel, what's up, son? Yo, what's up? But I will hop in there. I have no problem hopping in there. Tag me, and I'll go in. Because I think I know how to explain it to people better. And what's funny is y'all's tweets were getting mixed in with my tweets. And the guy that we're debating, I think he's kind of taking your sentiment and projecting it onto me. And I can understand that because you guys kind of are like, my audience. And I understand he might think that that's where I'm coming from. But I did used to come from that place. I don't come from there anymore. So I'm trying to reestablish the language and the tact that we use when we discuss this. It's not fun, it's not enticing for people when you call them names or you disparage them for what they're currently doing, and that's not how you win hearts and minds. My bad, man. Now that I look back at it, not a good way to educate. Well, Doc, do you know what you could do? You could have my back. You could go back on that thread right now and say, hey, I want to apologize to you and all of your followers, your entire audience, for calling you guys swine. Nay set me straight and told me that you have to let people say what they're going to say. Give them the option, and if they choose to do it, great. And if not, no name calling, because name calling doesn't do anything. I would love it if you would go do that for me, bro. And do it for yourself, too, because it's going to reflect really good on you, too, to admit when you're wrong, you did something wrong. And, I think it was Jonah. Hey, Enoch, what's up? I want to say it was Jonah, but it's whoever started the whole thing. Boy, he attacked him like crazy. Whoever it was, it may have been you, Doc, but somebody just went off on that guy. Go see Nay's garden and he'll explain it all to you. I was like, oh my God, man. Oh, it reminds me of that movie a long time ago. I can't remember what it was called, The Bully or something like that, where this kid goes to school. He's getting bullied by this bigger kid. So he goes and he gets his big friend to come stick up for him to go push the bully around, right? Then the bully goes and gets a bigger friend to go push the other guy around, right? That's all we're doing. I don't want to play that game, man. My attack dog is more vicious than your attack dog. And it's like that guy said, he makes some really good points. And that's why I'm going to cover this on the show. The guy that we're debating on there that says he doesn't want to debate, he makes some good points. And I want to go over why I completely disagree with him, but they're still good points. So I'm going to pull that up. I'm sure I can just click on my notifications. It's a hot topic today, huh? It'll probably just pop right up on my feed. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. There he is, Damien. So educate a small group over and over, but don't worry about reaching the rest. Seems redundant to me. I prefer reaching as many people as possible with peace, love, and clouds, and hope to bring them together to help the common goal. I understand what he's saying. That's his method for bringing people into the cannabis community, and he feels like he's bringing people in with his peace, love, and clouds. I prefer facts and reality. Getting high is cool, But I'd rather sit here and talk truth and not be conformed to what society tells me I'm supposed to do. Um, and I would much rather educate a small group of people that are listening to me that aren't going off and ignoring me and calling it fucking weed and pot and dope and marijuana and and reefer and um not getting the message. You know, what's his message? I don't know what his message is. You know, I have a message. You know, I want access for all. Does he say that? I don't know. I don't know what his message is. He says peace, love, and clouds, and bring them together with the common goal. But he doesn't say what the common goal is. So we have a goal here. I think we've gone past the point where he's gone with his, you know, thousands, and he's got thousands and thousands of followers, and I've just got a few. I understand that. It's not just the fact that I'm calling it cannabis that my viewership might be lower. We all know what's behind most of that. But at the same time, you guys have heard me say this plenty of times. I'm not going to sit here and bend over and use terms that I know are wrong just so I can get more viewers and more followers and fit in and be cool and feel like I'm doing, you know, the cool thing just so I can have more people, because those people couldn't give a fuck about me, because I'm basically in showing them that I don't give a fuck about myself. Sacrifice, you know, who I am and what I believe in to so that I can have higher numbers, you know, that say are watching me. But as far as the words, as far as the terms of the words go, I think it's important that we talk about, you know, where the words come from. Marijuana, pot, weed, reefer, dope. Where do those words come from? A lot of them come from William Randolph Hearst. Okay? So when you use those terms to talk about cannabis, you're literally using the words that William Randolph Hearst used to get what was formerly known as cannabis. That's what it was called. It was called cannabis. Banned from the United States and eventually from the whole world. He took cannabis away from everybody. We forget that when we start calling it pot, weed, dope, marijuana, and reefer. We forget it. We just want to go smoke it. What kind of pot do you got? What kind of weed are you smoking? Hey, man, that's some great dope. Man, my weed dealer's got some great marijuana. We're not having the conversation. Oh, you're just talking about what kind you got. Are you talking about the banning of it? Are you talking about the conspiracy that resulted in that banning? Are you talking about the conspiracy that resulted in the lie that will end in our extinction? Or are you just, you know, reaching as many people as possible with peace, love, and clouds and hope to bring them together? You know, by the way, that post that he just put up got 2 likes. He's got like 10,000 people. I don't know. He's got so many people that follow him on Twitter. 12,300 followers. He got 2 likes. That shows you how much people are paying attention to him on Twitter. That shows you how many people have him set up for notifications on Twitter. That's his big clouds, you know, audience. They're not doing much for him. Now, when I go and I look at his pin tweet, he's got more play on his pin tweet than I got on mine. I'll give him credit for that. I'd like to find out how he managed that. But as far as reaching more people, he feels he's reaching more people, and he may very well be. But what's the message? Ooh, look at my dab. I'm going to smoke my dab. Peace. That's the message. I think we have a lot more to offer as far as educating folks, as far as being honest with folks and telling people what they really need to hear. You know, which isn't, oh, look how dank my dabs are. I'm going to show you how awesome my rig is and do a dab for you. Peace and love. Hey, man, no offense to you, bro. I know that you're bringing people together, but what's your message, man? You have no focus. You know? And if you'd like to join us and join our community, we'd welcome you. Absolutely. And your 12,000 followers on Twitter. We only ask that you listen to what we have to say about it. We know you meant swine as a joke. We know that. Yeah, we know that. Everybody knows you. But they took that like you were putting us above them because we call it cannabis and they don't. you know, it's, I understand where you were coming from because you like to joke around like that. I get it. He was never going to get that from you though. So when you're talking to people like this, text to text, you can't start name calling people, man. You just can't. You're never going to win hearts and minds that way. So no one ever said I'm going to go smoke some pot, weed, marijuana, dope, and reefer and then started talking about the fucking history behind it. Oh, by the way, would you like to learn the history behind pot, weed, dope, reefer, marijuana? No, it doesn't inspire anything. Oh, there's Evan. I don't bitched at on Twitter because calling it weed is not helping the course. I got bitched at on Twitter because calling Evan, no, you got bitched at on Twitter for calling people names, Evan. You know, you were name calling people. That's what it was. I'm sorry, I thought it was Jonah. It was Evan. My bad. Right? It's Evan. You can't talk to people like that. And if you disagree with somebody and you want to debate them or you want to win them over, you can't call them names. And you can't call someone names for using the word marijuana. Number one, they're using the word marijuana because they don't realize what's behind that term. They say, oh, we all know. You know, he said that. My audience knows the history. My audience knows, they understand. No, they don't. You think they do. I'll give his audience a quiz. I guarantee you they'll have to go fucking Google that shit. They won't know anything about the history. Is he teaching them the history? I have a feeling he's not. So, when it comes to the terminology, when it comes to why we call it what we choose to call it, yeah, outside of the show, I give people the freedom to say whatever the fuck they want. When I'm doing an interview, people can call it weed, pot to my face. I'm not going to correct them. You guys know that. I don't. If you're on Twitter and you're calling it pot, weed, dope, and all that shit, I really don't give a fuck what you call it outside of there. The reason why I jumped on that was because you inappropriately attacked people for doing it, and I had to get in there and kind of smooth things over and explain why we do say that without calling people names so they can see we're not about that. Yes. Well, no, don't shut your mouth, Evan. You don't have to shut your mouth. Just don't name call, bro. Just don't call people names to make your point. That's all I'm saying, man. Don't call people. I'm not saying to stop approaching people about it. Hey, I do it every day, man. Oh, I smoke weed every day. Blah, blah, weed, pot, weed, you know, all this. I'm a pothead. And I will get on Twitter and I'll say I prefer to call it cannabis. Cannabis deserves the respect that I give it. It really does. And you could respect it as well by calling it by its. You know, I'll say something like that, but I won't say you're this or that or a poopy face, you know, because you said this or said that. That's not how we get people to learn the history of cannabis, and that's what this is all about. I want people to jump on this conversation and not argue the word. Go call it fucking dope. Go smoke your fucking pot dope. I don't care. Call yourself a couch potato, pothead, dope smoking, fucking weed freak. I don't care. Go do it. Have fun. And if you're getting 12,000 people to follow you around and you think you're reaching those people and you think you're changing hearts and minds, great. Fucking, I support that guy 100%. I really do. And I support him in calling it whatever the fuck he wants to call it, however he wants to. But at the same time, I'm going to tell him this is why I call it cannabis. You could do it too. And I have a feeling your audience might appreciate it actually. And if your audience members start dropping off because you're calling it by its true name, it says a lot about your audience members. A lot. You know, they're worried about the word that you use to refer to it. Oh, but we call it ganja, we call it this, we call it that, we call it Mary Jane, we call it any name. Oh, so the true name is going to bother people? Since you have so many fucking names for it, well then certainly the true name, cannabis, shouldn't bother you either. Right? You want to call it Tutti Frutti, you want to call it, you know, wacky weed, you want to call it, Hubba Bubba, you want to call it, you know, Rudy Tooty, I don't know. Fucking, you want to call it any silly name you want? Fine. So what's wrong with cannabis hemp, right? Can a man go shit? Can a man go eat shit? Can a man go eat shit? Yes. Can a man go eat shit? Yes. Nick Brown, facts. Lo says, you're a real one. Respect Mama Earth medicines. Let's not call it medicine. Los Mikio, medicine is what society tells you to call cannabis. Let's call it cannabis, all right? Respect Mama Earth cannabis. How about that? If you're referring to cannabis, let's call it cannabis. You just, I mean, we're having this conversation, bro. And there's positive words and there's negative words. Just use the right word. How about that? The correct term. You know, ganja's not negative. Weed is negative. You know? Hocus pocus isn't negative. Pot is negative. Right? There's positive and negative terms, but if we just call it cannabis, we can avoid all that bullshit trying to figure out what's positive, what's negative, call it what it is, and at the same time, someone's going to ask you, why do you call it that? Where does that name come from? Blah, blah, blah. And that's what starts the conversation. And then you can tell them all about the history, the banning of it, that jack fuck cunt, William Randolph Hearst, that came up with all these words to get it banned. And, you can tell them about all the people that continue to use that terminology, unknowingly perpetuating the hate, the racism, and the banning of cannabis by calling it by these other terms. And if what I'm saying to you does not make sense, come on and talk to me about it. If what I'm saying to you offends you, and you want to call it pot, weed, dope, marijuana, you don't have a problem with the term marijuana and you think cannabis sounds silly, come on here, let's talk about it. All right, this is up for discussion right now. And if you want to bring it up and if you have a problem with me, come on my show. You might be watching from Twitter and you might be saying, look, I can't type on here. Okay, fine. Go to YouTube, type in the word Nay's Garden in the search. 6 of these shows will come up. You can literally type to me from any 6 of those live broadcasts on YouTube. Wedding cake, hybrid, tutti fruttis, cannabis, and wedding cake. But mixing them, growing them together, I see no problem. I feel cannabis in England has evolved to grow near each other here. Right on, Jacob. Like I said, if you want to come on, and you want to, I'll even pull up a Zoom room. I'll even pull up a Zoom room. And, if it's that guy from Twitter, Damien, I will gladly bring Damien in. Damien, if you're watching, come on in and debate me on this. I understand. And I want to read you what Damien says, okay? In all fairness. So let's go through this, all right? See, someone said, how about this? Nick Brown says to this guy, Damien, I'm just going to interject here. He says, how about this? Just call it cannabis, or better yet, debate Nay on anything so he can chew you up and spit you out with pride. Damien said, you better bring your A game in a meme. So I said, man, if you want to come debate me on this show, I would love to do it. I'll open up a Zoom chat and we can have the discussion. He came back and said, honestly, what are we going to debate? You said I better bring my A game. Here I am, son. Damien, I got no problems with you, bro. I see you in your pajamas. It's kind of spiffy, actually. The all-yellow pajama thing. Smoking, doing really nice dabs for your 12,000 Twitter followers. I think that's fucking fantastic. Come on here and do a dab with me. Come into a Zoom chat. I got some dabs. Maybe my friend Dino would be nice enough to let me do one more of his dabs. I know he would. But I got the kind of shit that you got, bro. I got that shit too all fucking day long. And I'll do a dab with you and we can discuss this instead of trying to avoid it. I think it's an important conversation and I think your audience deserves to hear this as much as anyone. You claim you love your audience, you want to give them peace and love. Why not give them the information that I offer my audience to? I'm here, and I'm ready. So let's go back and read what started all of this. It's very interesting. It was Damien at 5:55 this morning, and he posted on Twitter, "Smoke weed." You know, it's cute. And I could, rip it apart, and I could say, "Oh, you're telling people what to do," and blah 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 blah. Um, that's not why I'm here. I want you guys to hear. He said some good things, and I want you guys to hear some of the things that he said. Okay? All right. So he said, "Smoke weed," and then Evan's Garden comes in. I love that, by the way, Evan. "Who smokes weed? Weeds don't get you high. Or do you mean cannabis? Heads up, weed and marijuana are racist terms. Nays Garden will teach you. Go check him out and get woke." So right there, the problem with that is you're telling people that they're not aware. So when you tell people that they need to get woke, that's an attack on their intelligence, on their education. You shouldn't have told them to get woke. You should have left that off. Otherwise, it's pretty good post, man. When you said, "Who smokes weed?" That's pretty good, brother. I don't mind that. You know, who goes out and picks a weed off the ground and smokes it, right? So then Deuce comes back with a meme. A lot of these people answer with memes, And then someone said, "Isn't weed slang? Don't get literal, man. Who the fuck smokes weeds?" Lol. First time I ever seen someone try and take the word weed from stoners. What a time to be alive. Really? See, now, remember that this guy, Damien, said that his audience is educated on cannabis. They know the history, right? Literally, this guy says it's the first time he's ever seen someone try to take the word. See, you're not trying to take your word away. I'm trying to give you the correct word. And I could sit here and I could engage these people, but I choose not to. I don't have the fucking time, number one. And number two, they don't want to fucking hear anything I have to say. A lot of these people are not interested in using the word cannabis. I understand that. But what Damien says right here is really interesting. He says, "We all know the history." That is a proven fact, factually incorrect. Okay? You don't all know the fucking history. I guarantee it. I guarantee you don't know the fucking history. Not all of you. Not all 12,000 of you. And I wouldn't even be surprised if Damien doesn't even know some of the fucking finer details of the history of the banning of cannabis. Most people, I would think, that really learned it and understood the where the word weed came from, devil's weed, they wouldn't be using it, calling it weed, because they know that they were parroting William Randolph Hearst. But he says, but if you have to take everything so literally, he's parroting what this guy just said about being literal, right? Don't get literal, man. So then he repeats him and says, "Do you have to take everything so literally?" Isn't that funny how people build on each other's posts? "You might need to smoke more weed." Oh, I mean cannabis. So he immediately perpetrates you back with the word weed. Do you see that? He literally used the word weed as an attack, just like William Randolph Hearst used the word devil's weed to attack cannabis and to attack every single one of us. Damien is now doing the exact same thing. Can a man go eat shit? Yeah, I'm gonna block you from my live stream. Fuck off. He should get on. So you're taking all the oxygen out of my goddamn chat, you fucking douchebag. Get out of here, you fucking cunt. He should get on a Zoom and debate. America, I'm here. I'm here. And if he can very easily tweet me, he could go to YouTube, right? He could get on YouTube right now and text me and say, "Hey man, I'll hop in there," if he wants to. He's got 12,000 followers that I'm sure they would be interested to hear this debate. And if he feels like he's got solid ground to stand on, and he does, like I said, he makes some points I don't agree with, but he makes good points, and I want to read you one of his other good points. So he says, we all know the history. I said, it's literally a fact that not everyone knows the history behind cannabis. You know? And then this guy comes in. Ganja is still ganja by any other name. It's like they want to perpetrate you with all these other names. You know? It's like, okay, dude. Oh, I'm so butthurt now because you called it another name. And peace, love, and ganja to you, my friend. See, now he's repeating to this other guy. And you too, my friend, keep those signals floating to the sky until all the angels are high. They're so, they're so high and mighty, aren't they? They just think they're doing the God's work, the cannabis God's work. With the 2 likes on that one, and the 1 like on the other one, and the 0 retweets. He's really reaching a lot of people. You got it. Just trying to give cannabis the respect it deserves. I'm sorry, I'm not indoctrinated with stupidity. Sorry. Wrong again. There, you're calling them indoctrinated with stupidity. Well, you're correct. They are indoctrinated with stupidity. It's correct. You don't say that on Twitter to people, man. They're gonna get mad at you, and it's only gonna get boil over like he says it is. Damien says, dude, this is just turning into an argument. It's unnecessary, and he's right. He's right. The replies to you saying not indoctrinated with stupidity. Somebody named Jim says, well, I do understand the sentiment because words mean things. So do vibes. And he's correct, bro. He's calling you on your shit right here. He's right. You get back the energy that you put into the world. He's right. There are no enemies here unless you make them. He's right. I'm going to burn one now. Feel free to join in. So I like this guy, Jim Nunya. I'm going to go ahead and follow him. And I'm actually going to retweet his tweet, which no one else fucking did. It's a good tweet. Retweet it. Right? Look, he's right. He understands the sentiment, and words do mean things, but you're putting out bad vibes at the same time. Right? He makes a great point. So I said, Evan's got the info right. I said, he just needs to work on approach. But if we call it cannabis, it starts a conversation that words like weed never do. Now, that's a good tweet, and it's only got 1 like and 1 retweet and 1 comment on it, guys. You guys are not on here. You're not retweeting me, and you're not liking everything that I'm putting up there, and it's breaking my heart. I want you to know that. I'm on here speaking, hopefully, a voice that you guys want spoken. Like when I go to Jimmy Dore's show, and I know that people like AOC and Nancy Pelosi hear his words, understand that there's more people hearing my words too. And if you appreciate my words and the things I say, well, then go start retweeting and liking all of my stuff, not just, surface shit. Go in there and really impress me, guys. All right? That's why I speak. I'm speaking because I'm thinking people are going to agree with me. And if you guys don't show it on here, I don't know it. So this guy says, bro, I call cannabis like 50 different things. Okay. I mean, sure, a lot of people do. There's probably 100 or 1,000 different names for cannabis. But our point is none of those other terms will start this conversation that we're having right now. We're literally having the conversation right now. Bro, you need to chill and smoke some weed in all caps, right? They think that they're going to get me mad. They think that I'm going to get all upset. And I'm like, oh my God, you're calling me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not. You guys, like I said, you call it whatever the fuck you want. But if you want to learn the history of it, I'll take you by the hand and I will teach you. I'll take you down the fucking yellow brick road of knowledge and history. Laughs in Spanish. I thought that was funny. It says, you're unable to view this tweet because this account owner limits who can view their tweets. Do you see this? Somebody fucking blocked me. And I'll tell you why they blocked me on this. They blocked me because I'm making sense and they don't like it. It's funny. I'm not attacking anybody. I never said a rude word to anybody. You disagree with me? Oh, okay. I see why you blocked me. It's really that offensive to you. Okay. That we disagree. It's pitiful that fellow cannabis users will literally use words like weed to perpetrate other cannabis users. That says it all. Replies to that. Okay, Professor, somebody called me, and I actually like that. Thank you. That's a compliment. I think you appear in this video. Don't ever click on those links in Messenger, guys. Just delete the person. Just fucking block them and delete them. They just got hacked. Doc Holland says, I've learned a lot from Nays Garden, so your comment is kind of a compliment. Ah! I'm liking that and retweeting it. Thank you, Doc. I'm gonna follow Canna. I'm gonna like that and retweet it. I didn't even see that you said that. I said, thank you, bro. I took it the same way. I just saw that one thing, and I really don't go through all of these comments, but I did see that. Okay, Professor, I liked it. Define pitiful. Use a dictionary. William Randolph Hearst equals pitiful. Ah, Doc, nice. He seems to have accomplished quite a bit while he was here. Oh, isn't that funny? Somebody is literally sticking up for William Randolph Hearst. Accomplishing our extinction. Great accomplishment. He accomplished our extinction. Wow, what a great accomplishment. The human race will no longer be on this planet. William Randolph Hearst! William Randolph Hearst! William Randolph Hearst! Wow, he's killed all of us. Let's celebrate the man. Can you believe that this person said that? Ah, God, I'm going to like it and I'm going to follow them. Maybe I can reach them one day. Who knows? AC Rolf says, meh. David, met, tomato, tomato, more semantics. Smoke some weed and quit trying to force your opinion on others. Huh, I don't look at this as forcing my opinion on anybody. Like I said, if you guys want to call it these words, go ahead and call it. You know, people ask questions and I will answer them. It's just trying to educate you, swine. He isn't forcing his opinion. If you respect his live show, then call it cannabis. Right. Yeah. You're responding to them trolling you by calling it weed. See, Doc, they incited you. I understand where that swine comment came from. Now, I didn't read the whole thing. I saw your comment on my feed because it popped up because I follow you. I don't follow those people. I didn't realize they were trolling you, bro. You got trolled, man, with the word weed. It's so fucking funny. They can really bring you down to their level, you know, with the word weed. It's hilarious. And they don't even realize that they're doing it, you know? Justin calls it cannabis. You are implying we give two shits about his live show, which is incorrect. It shouldn't matter what it's called. Y'all need to grow the fuck up. Lame as fuck to take the time to care. Have your preferences, but keep them shits to yourself. How the person feel bringing that energy for no reason. Energy. Right. And let's be real for a second. What is that accomplishing except tearing up our community over literally a word? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know the power of words, but let's just chill out and smoke. See, I like Damien because he's not here to troll people back. I like that. I think he's a smart kid. And I think if we have this conversation and we have it like adults, I think he's going to start fucking calling it cannabis. I really do. He seems like he's at that level of intelligence. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not expecting him to start do it overnight, but I wouldn't be surprised in a few months he contacts me. He's like, bro, I totally get it now. Like I did. Hey, man, I was calling it pot, weed, dope, marijuana, reefer on my live streams just a few years ago. You know, it's just a matter of personal taste and seeing that there is an extra step we can take. It's something we can do to further the cause, you know? I mean, I could sit here and show you my dabs and my glass and act like that is for some reason, you know, furthering the cause. But I realized when I started Trendy As Dabbers, that's really all it was, and that wasn't enough. I had to put more into it. It wasn't about how many people I reached. I wasn't reaching them with any message. I had to get a message, you know, and I had to do something with the fact that I had 24,000 people following me on YouTube, you know? I just, you know, and I think Damien will get it. I really do. And for now, I don't assume anything, but I think in the future, after reading some of the things, the way he expresses himself, and I like it. I think he's going to get there. But like I said, he makes some good points. I wanted to share them. Um, I like that. Wings and wisdom, enough said. Even Evan said he doesn't care what we call cannabis, just on his live. Oh, Nays Garden even said he doesn't care what we call cannabis, just on his live show to show respect. Wait, let's go back to the original conversation, says Damien. I can show you the tweet if you want. I tweeted smoke weed, and it started from there about how we need to call it cannabis to educate people. Right, it wasn't me that did that. I was just coming on there to try to correct Evan for attacking Damien. And see, so Damien took Evan's attack and projected it onto me. Right there. This happened, this says 2 hours ago. He says it's just starting an argument, and he's making a good point there. This is a good point. I tweeted smoke weed, and it started from there about how we need to call it cannabis to educate people. It's just starting an argument. It's not an argument. It's not an argument for me. For me, it's educating people, and it's a debate, fine. It's a discussion, fine. But I'm not here to argue, you know? I'm here to treat people with respect, not name call. I feel that arguing is that. Not respecting people, raising your voice, you know. Lol, right, they still talking about some live we don't watch. Well, come and watch it. Come watch my freaking live show, dude. Check out the live show, bro, says Doc, right? Seriously, they just have no idea the hole they are digging. Smoke weed. Damien. We're not digging a hole, bro. You know, that's a funny comment. We're digging a hole by saying that cannabis is the correct term for cannabis. Dude, I didn't get into this. I did not get involved in this. I did not get start into this conversation to try to take his followers and add more people to my following. Definitely didn't do that. And I have a feeling he thinks I am. Like, this conversation is not hurting me at all. This gives me an opportunity to stand on my platform and pontificate. You know, it gives me my bully pulpit, which I do have. And, you know, this conversation is exactly what this show is about. Now, I want to have some coffee, so let me go make some, guys. We'll go to the coffee window and get started on that right away. What do you say? Splash of kafefe? Huh? Who wants a splash? Just a splash of kafefe, huh? Had to open up my bins, let a little bit of that musty must out. It's doing really well. You know, less must every time. And the must smell goes away, and then you just smell beautiful cannabis, and then you let it air out, and you cap them back up. In fact, I think these have set long enough. I don't want to leave them open for too long. So, hey Luke, what's up? You know, where people are asking about my podcast, none of you have told them really what my podcast is. You say I educate folks. But none of you went on Twitter and thought, hey man, maybe we should tell all these guys that this guy literally just grew 6 11-foot tall cannabis trees and yielded 22 pounds off of them live on his show all year. That's what you guys aren't watching. One of you should go on there and tweet that on that thread. Let me know when you do. You know? They don't know who I am. But you guys should tell them who I am. You know? They better act somebody. Oh, they better act somebody. They better act somebody. And that somebody should be y'all. I mean, why should they watch my podcast? I mean, what reason have you given them except that I'm going to come here and wag my finger at them and teach them what I think is right? Right? That's not a way to win hearts and minds at all, people. You know? I think I offer a lot on this show, and I think if you just would let people know what I do on the show, you know, I see sometimes you'll take a picture, a still shot, and you'll put it up there or whatever. But maybe, like, explain. Say, hey, man, this guy, you know, literally tell them that I just grew 6 plants, 22 pounds, and I display it here on my live stream. How about he's sitting in front of 22 pounds of cannabis? Literally right now on his podcast. You guys could tweet that at them right now. You know? Just a splish, splish, splish of confetti. My curdling creamer, my curdling creamer. I got curds in my creamer. Oh, Rogan ate almost all of his food. We don't get any more food on the floor. We don't get any more food on the floor. I love it. He used to spill his food on the floor, and now not a single piece on the floor. Fucking A, man. Plus, that saves food. I used to have to throw away so much dog food because of that. And once it ends up on the floor, man, I throw it in the garbage. Cannabis are also cannabinoids. What? Nay, can we all take a pull together? I need a good rip. I'm using Google some Tahoe. Have we not smoked yet on this live stream? Isn't that funny, guys? I will get involved in a conversation and forget to smoke. Oh, because I was hoping Damien was going to come in and smoke with me. I guess I should ask him. I'll fire up a Zoom just in case, so it's ready. I mean, people really think that I want to control the way they talk, and they think that I have some kind of a power trip over it or something. It's just that, man, once I started calling it cannabis, I realized so much more about it. I learned so much more. My appetite for learning about it expanded massively. It wasn't just some weed. You know, it wasn't just some dope that I put into a pipe and smoke. It was cannabis. It had a history. It had meaning. It had validity all of a sudden. You know, it wasn't a Schedule 1 drug. It was cannabis, the thing that would have saved the planet had we used it. The thing that solves people's pain when they use it. You know, we'll literally save lives every year in DUIs if people were to switch from alcohol to cannabis for their leisure drug. Man, imagine how many less car accidents there would be. Oh, Nick, thank you. No, I didn't see that comment yet. I haven't gone through the whole thing of Twitter yet. Did not mean to drag you into my bullshit. Evan, you guys getting on Twitter and interacting with people like this is fantastic. Just do it. Be nice. Don't ever name call. Okay? It's fun. I love that you're doing this. Don't stop what you're doing, Evan. You'll get better at it. I got better at it. You know, I'll be able to talk to people better the more I do it. You know? The music you play can affect your plant's growth. Yai. Yeah, you put that in quotes like you think it's some kind of a fact. It's not. It's bullshit. I'm just blocking you from my live stream. The music you play affects your plant's growth. I love it. He won't come on. Would be nice, though. Also, please, who will respect you when you use the term cannabis? Well, people that matter anyway. You know, I get more disrespect for using the term cannabis than respect. That's a fact. I get way more disrespect, but that's people. That just says a lot about people, doesn't it? And the fact that that guy literally came on there and was trying to defend William Randolph Hearst. Oh man, did that blow any of you away? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, look what the man accomplished. The guy said. I'm like, did you really just say that? on the internet where other people will see that, you don't realize that that man was the fucking monster that ended humanity? He's responsible for more deaths than Adolf Hitler, Pol Pot, and fucking what's his name? I can't remember his fucking name. Combined, the guy who killed the most people. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. Okay, Google. Who is the greatest mass murderer in the history of the world? Confusing it, huh? It's sometimes hard to express yourself. Well, Evan, you're typing it out. Listen, okay? Don't send it until you've read it through several times, okay? And check it. Don't just check it for your English and punctuation and capitalization. Check it for you're not attacking people. You know, check it for appropriateness. You know, you wouldn't want to be called names if somebody was disagreeing with you, you know?
Okay, Who's the Greatest by Lil Rascal. Here it is on YouTube.
What?
And just an FYI, you can always say something like, set the volume to 3.
Dude, I have no idea what just fucking happened on my phone. Yeah, I get way more disrespect. I mean, when I was doing trendy ass dabbers on YouTube and I was calling it pot and weed, and I thought I was so cool, and all the kids that watch me on YouTube, they thought I was cool too. When I started calling it cannabis a few years back, you know, I had already started losing a ton of subscribers, and it wasn't because of me, it was because of YouTube. YouTube was literally hiding me. Nobody was getting notified when I'd go live. Today there's really no excuse for it. I mean, if people really wanted to find me, they could fucking find me. You know, everybody knows that YouTube is suppressing people now. And if people were like, man, I remember that guy, Trendy Ass Dabbers, they could just type it into YouTube and search for me. The fact is, they're just not interested. People like it when it's easy, man. They forget about you over time. You know, I had 24,000 subscribers. Where are they all? Where are they now? You know? Oh! He's like, honestly, maybe another day, being Halloween and all. What, are you going out on Halloween? We could celebrate. We could celebrate. Just you got time to fucking, if you got time to film yourself doing a dab for Twitter, you got time to pop into my goddamn live stream right now and do a fucking dab with me on my live stream. That's just fucking a lame excuse. He can't come in and do a dab with me because it's fucking Halloween. What? During COVID? What, you got your dance cards all filled up, buddy, for fucking COVID Halloween? Really? What, are you going trick-or-treating tonight? I mean, seriously. Wow. I had my Zoom chat open and everything, man. I was ready for him to come in here and fucking hang out with us. It would have been awesome, but I'll tell you why he's not really gonna. It's not because it's Halloween. No. He just laid down his foundation, right? He laid down his whole foundation on Twitter over why he doesn't want to use the term cannabis over all the other terms, right? If he comes in here, he knows if the conversation even were to start, he knows he would totally lose it. You know why? Because I've gone on Twitter and I've already expressed the reasons why. And he knows if he comes on here, he's going to have to hear it from me personally. He's scared, man. I got you, bro. Man, if you're watching me right now, Damien, I promise you this. I'm just offering you a chance to come in here and meet me face to face and do a dab with me. I'd be nice to you and I wouldn't even bring the topic up. I'm not bringing you in here to debate you. I'm not bringing you in here to attack you. Sheezy, you're a fucking idiot. You fucking these idiots with they did a Google search and some research studies found that if you play certain kind of music it affects your plant's growth of a certain hertz the kilowatt. Yeah, cause you know everybody that plays music for their plants puts a fucking parametric or a graphic equalizer on their fucking system so they can highlight the frequencies that the plants are growing to. You're an idiot. Get off my live stream, you fucking morons. Dude, the people who like the music are the growers, not the plants. When there's music playing around your plants, you spend more time around them. That's why the plants grow better. It's not the fucking music. It is the stupidest fucking thing. It just blows my mind. He probably got some girl over there. Have you seen the guy, Justin? Hey, I'm in no place to talk. I've been fucking single here for about a freaking year. Well, I can't really say a year, but I've been single here for a freaking long ass time. Hey, I'm in no place to talk, and look at me. I'm a freaking mess. What kind of a girl would want to be with this? Huh? It's not like I can just whip it out and show you what I got going on down there. You know what I mean? I got to rely on all of this up here. Look at this. He probably got some girl over there. Right. You guys don't want to talk to me now, do you? Talk to me, people! Happy Cannabis Nays. Join at Nays Garden on most platforms. Jaconi Rebel, 420. Who's Jaconi Rebel? Join at Nays Garden on most platforms. Thank you, Jaconi Rebel, whoever you are. Are you curing your recent buds? Yes, they're curing in these bins right now. Curing. Keep the cannabis curing. Oh, let me go like this. There we go. What say ye? All right, we're good. Are we good? Are we good? We're looking at the cannabis cure. What? Shut up, you. You're very good. You're in the kitchen with me. Are you curing your recent? Okay. Thank you for backing me up with the words. Explain what. Look, if you guys get on Twitter and you at me, right, and or message me if I miss it because I get a lot of ats now. Thank you for that. And message me on Twitter and let me know that you're in the middle of something with a group of people or whatever, and you want me to jump in there and you want me to smooth things out, or you want me to explain, or you want me to help. Fucking holler at me, man. I would love to come in there. I would love for you to tag me. Tag me. Come in. Fucking I will help. But you gotta keep it nice. If you want me to get involved, you gotta be nice. You can't call people names. And I will gladly get in there and explain it. But what I would really like to see, Evan, is for you and Doc and everybody else to be, you guys be able to put it into the correct words and explain it to them so they understand who William Randolph Hearst was and that he is literally, his actions have resulted in humankind's extinction. We're going extinct, and it's because of one man, William Randolph Hearst. That guy that came on there and said that William Randolph Hearst achieved so much. All of you should be on there correcting that guy and telling him, no, William Randolph Hearst is making us all go extinct. And this is why. Because of all the fuel, right? We've got all of the CO2 emitting forms of energy. We could have been using hemp, and we wouldn't have had all these plastics, that are destroying the ocean. It could have all been biodegradable. Earthworm castings are the bomb. That is correct. Don't ever forget the earthworm. Well, I was going to do that nice dab with Homie if he came in, but I guess he doesn't want to come in with us. Where is my dabber at? That is a problem. I'm going to start panicking here. Wow. Okay, let me go check the table in there, because my dabber is gone. Here it is. Bam. Weird. I thought I gave some dabs to Dino, and I think he brought him back. Fucking funny. He left him here. He left all of his dabs here. This is a good short video. This is good for short video material. If you find something and you want to upload it, please, man. I prefer video uploads of me, short, to the point. I make a point. You can get it, clip it in 30 seconds to a minute, man, 2 minutes tops. Put it on Twitter, tweet it at people. More of that, please, guys. That is the best way to promote this podcast, is with those short videos. And you guys do such a good job of that. Just keep doing it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to dab some of this True Black Too Strong. True Black Too Strong. True Black Too Strong. True Black Too Strong. I wish Damien was here, but he wanted to use Halloween as a fucking excuse. Unbelievable. Smoke some grass and relax, bro. Happy Halloween. Lame excuse, you say? So we push positive thoughts out here, and you push an I know everything. I agree, 22 pounds on 6 plants agenda, but you are terrible at being a positive voice in this community. You aren't better than anyone. We all grow and have respect for each other first. Huh? I guess he's watching me. I guess this guy, Chef Hef 420, is watching me live right now. And he's commenting that I said lame excuse. We push positive vibes out here, and you push an I know everything. I never say I know everything. Look, all I'm saying is I got 22 pounds, I grew on 6 plants, come to my show. I never said I know everything. But you are terrible at being a positive voice in this community. Wow, okay, well, I'll have to tell the 1,000 people or so that are using triage oil that's helping their pain go away how unpositive I am. Maybe I should tell all of my customers to take their triage oil and throw it away, since it's coming from such a negative place. That guy knows me well, but keep watching, bro. Seriously, I'll answer your tweets. I'll live respond to your live tweets. Hugh Chefner. I'll even follow you, which I guarantee you're not going to follow me back because you're too much of a pussy. Are you a pussy? Are you a pussy? You going to follow me back on Twitter, bro? Are you a pussy because we disagree on something? You going to be a pussy? You going to be a little pussy? You going to follow me back? Come on, follow me. Let's be friends, bro. Come on, don't be a pussy. LaRourke says, I'm here, man. Okay, LaRourke, I don't know who you are, but hello. My 7-year daughter doesn't want to go out tonight for Halloween because of COVID. Well, you shouldn't let your 7-year-old daughter out because of COVID. No one should be celebrating Halloween this year. Are you fucking kidding me? We've got a goddamn pandemic going around. A pandemic. All right, so we're good. All right, I'm just trying to do a dabby. I was really hoping he was going to come in and do a dab with me. Seriously. That guy needs a big fucking bag of weed. Everybody's like, weed, weed, weed. Oh yeah, Nick Brown said he's got like 20 pounds that he grew. Is that not big enough? I love it. What did I try to start? He said Nay needed a big bag of weed. Get ugly, right? You weren't saying ugly. You're just saying there was nothing ugly about saying I got 20 pounds of weed. Why are these people so fucking cream puff, man? Oh my god, that's like we're talking to fucking dude. Where have they been for all of 2020? Rolling a joint now. Hell yeah, LaRourke. He's scared he will look ignorant. Well, he won't look ignorant. I'm not bringing him on here to fucking attack him. I was bringing him on here to try to smooth things over and be friends with the guy. And just to do a dab with him and show him how cool we are. You know, and I'm sure he would have a good time. You know, we wouldn't talk about the term, you know, cannabis. We could talk about a million other things. But the fact that he's saying that it's Halloween so he can't come on, it's fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. So if you're on the East Coast, what is it, 6 p.m.? What, you got little kids, you got to take them out trick-or-treating in COVID fucking infested goddamn the United States? I don't know. I don't understand. It's Halloween. He's busy. Yeah, it's a lame excuse, bro. It's a lame excuse. It's fucking lame. It's Halloween. I can't do a dab with you. He just fucking posted a dab an hour ago. You know? Post another one with me. He thinks I'm an angry guy, I bet. Why does Twitter only show you 20 of the last fucking mentions? Kenny Church, thank you, man. You don't have to agree with everything I say. Oh my God, Ralph! What's up, buddy? Where have you been? Why don't you ever come in and say hello to me anymore, bro? Are you mad at me? Dude, your boy's about to win 4 more years of presidency, man. I figured you would have been here fucking flaunting it for the last fucking 6 months. I love you, Ralph. I wish you'd come by more often, man. All right, no law regarding cannabis. He's my favorite Republican. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is just for all. Cyber style, and cheers, everybody. Mary Ellen says, can't be too angry if you're smoking cannabis. Mary Ellen, I disprove that lie that you just said every day, 3 times a day on this live show. You're a liar. You know, you don't have to let cannabis suppress your emotions. And if you do, you're weak. You're a weak, emoted person. And, you know, you should break out of that. If you really feel like cannabis restrains your anger or your feelings in any way, you're doing it wrong, you know? It shouldn't. Sheer insanity that he could still win at 220 plus. What is 220 plus? What? Are you talking about delegates or something? Sheer insanity. Oh yeah, sure. So, let's see. Let's take a little poll, man. Who do you guys think is going to win the presidential election? I want you to press number 1. No. Let's do this differently. Press number 4 for Donald Trump and press number 5 if you think it's going to be Joe Biden. 4 for Trump, 5 for Biden. Who's going to win on Tuesday? 4 for Trump, 5 for Biden. 4 for Trump, 5 for Biden. Who's going to win on Tuesday? 4 for Trump, 5 for Biden. Who's going to be my first voter? Who's going to win? 4 for Trump, 5 for Biden. Leroy died. COVID-19. Steve running. Huh? Cannabis keeps. Pro Dragon says 5 for Joe Biden. Pro Dragon's the first one to vote. Steve running 5 for Joe Biden. Mary Ellen says Trump 4. Leroy says 5 Joe Biden. Evan 420 says 5 Joe Biden. Kenny Church says 4, and he put a whole bunch of 4s, which shows that someone who's hoping for Trump is desperate, because you pressed 4 so many times, Kenny. It says a lot. Dan Barney says 4. He seems confident. Brian Joseph Shar says hi. Hey, Brian Joseph Shar, what's up, brother? Nick Brown says 4. Trump. Really? Nick, you think it's going to be Trump, huh? I mean, I knew Dan was going to... See, I think Dan put Trump because he supports Trump, but I wonder if he really believes that Trump's going to win. Dan, do you really believe Trump's going to win? Maybe it's because you live in Florida and you're surrounded by a bunch of Trump supporters, so that's what you see. But when you look at the whole country, I mean, Biden is winning. Totally ahead in the polls by this massive amount. And the more he wins, it seems like the more he gains. Every day I watch these polls. You guys want to see? Let me show you these polls. They're fucking crazy. Okay, Google. 538 presidential election poll. Show. Post my name, address, and phone number live on his show. Over 100 people. The Grow Boss. Why did he do that, Brian? Grow Boss. Let me go check him out. Is that a YouTube channel, bro, or is that Facebook? Facebook? Is that Grow Boss Facebook, bro? That's serious shit right there, bro. Dan. You honestly believe Trump's going to win? I'm just high, but he's going to win. Kenny's like, nah, I'm just high. He's losing in many states that are typically red, so I really don't know. You don't know? Brian says, not fun. Biden is lost in space. Kenny Church, only poll that counts is November 3rd. We see that in 2016. Kenny Church. It's a good point, but you're forgetting one thing. In 2016, Kenny, the discrepancy was less than what it is today in the polls. So that if you even add the discrepancy in today's polling, Joe Biden still wins. You understand what I just said, Kenny? If you add the 2016 discrepancy in, if you figure it in to today's polling, Joe Biden still wins. So the polling could be that much further off, but it would be way the fuck off. You're seeing a massive amount of voters. It is one thing a lot of people forget. When there's a preponderance of voters that show up for voting, the Democrats almost always win, because there's more Democrat voters than Republicans. YouTube, I did. Oh, it's YouTube. Okay, YouTube. I did times 3, 250 Grow Boss prove me wrong challenge. What? Brian, what? Let me do this. Grow Boss prove me wrong. The Grow Boss Nutrients. What's his channel? The Grow Boss. The Grow Boss live. Okay. Cannabis hotline. Okay, is this bald guy? Older gentleman? Okay. Brian, what time in the video does he dox you? I'm going to help you out here, bro. At what time Dollar Tree Grower? Oh, this is your video, right? Okay, I got you. I'm there, bro. Are you Dollar Tree Grower?
He has my address up there, up on his channel.
I can't see it, bro. I'm on a...
And my phone number up on his channel.
Bro, I'm on a fucking 73-inch screen, and I can't see anything about what you're talking about. I can't see any of that. Okay, I subscribe to you. Everybody subscribe to this guy, Brian Joseph Shar. Send him a friend request on Facebook and subscribe to his channel, Dollar Tree Grower. And sign up for notifications on his channel too. Dude, explain to me how he got your home address. And let me explain this to you. Did he do it intentionally, and was he pointing it out to his audience? Play all of it? Okay. I will. I didn't know if I could play it. You know, I didn't want to redox you. You know?
Maybe you guys, maybe we can all reach out to him. So, you know, like maybe we can all reach out to him.
Whoa, dude! Oh my God, man! Holy shit! Why was he so mad at you? Why would anybody do that to somebody? Why would one cannabis grower do that to another cannabis grower? Why was he so mad at you? Explain that to me. You said something about the Grow Boss challenge. Prove me wrong or something. I don't know. Dude, just join my... Dude, I got a Zoom chat open. Just join my Zoom chat, bro. Here, look. Here. Join my Zoom chat, bro. Come into my Zoom room and we'll talk about it live on my show right now. What's going on? What's going on is this guy, Brian Joseph Shar, just came in here and he said, hey, man, I just got doxxed from this guy, the Grow Boss on YouTube. He put my name, my address, and my phone number on his channel, and he told everybody to fucking, you know, to look me up or whatever. And he did. And he's got it on video. There's... Oh, you're on Facebook. You can't see the goddamn link. Fuck. Here, hold on a second. Hold on. I got this all figured out. Facebook. Now, I'm going to send you the Zoom link, bro. You got a camera, right? God damn, bro. You need to call the Pop Brothers at Law. Oh, he's got no cam. He's got no good net or cam, but he's got a phone. Okay, I can call him on the phone. All right, give me a second, bro. All right. So weird. So weird. You sent me this chat and it's not coming up in Messenger. Ice, what's up, son? We're gonna smoke with ice, guys. Yo, Brian, are you on a smartphone, bro? Brian, are you on a smartphone? Dude, what was he doing? What was this? What was this challenge? I'm gonna garden rescue. Don't buy anything from the Grow Boss. Don't buy anything from the Grow Boss. If his spectrum theory don't matter, why would burpless suck? Wouldn't make sense. It's too much light and they. Wow. Okay. I don't see anything about this challenge. Rescue, education. Education with the Grow Boss. Cannabis Hotline Live. How did he get your fucking... I got so many questions, man. Oh my god, so many questions. No phone data. I got you, bro. I got you. I hope this works. I hope you got enough data for a fucking Facebook call. Did not answer. So, look, bro, we could definitely have this conversation, and I want to have it. I can't believe you don't have any data. Call my phone. No, I'm not going to call you from my personal phone, bro. But you know, let me know when you've got data, and we'll do this. In the meantime, I've just got a couple questions, and you could just answer them for me, bro. I really appreciate it. Number one, what is this challenge? How did he get your address? Why would you be sending him your name and address? What challenge? Challenge him what? I don't understand. Explain that to me, okay? Nick, it's star 67. It's star 67. Yeah. How is he watching with no data? Brian, how are you watching if you have no data? That's a good point. How are you on Facebook? Who said that? Leviathan! Leviathan is like goddamn Perry Mason up in this motherfucker! How is he watching with no data? It's a good point, bro. Answer. Answer. Okay. 3. 250 Grow Boss. Prove me wrong challenge. The Grow Boss. I pay for it. Okay, it doesn't make any sense what you just said to me. I'm assuming he has a challenge to prove him wrong about something. What was the challenge to prove him wrong? Prove him wrong about what? Ask how he's watching without data. Didn't want to be that guy. Nick Brown, you didn't have to be. Somebody else said it. We'll see if he answers. Wi-Fi antenna. He's on Wi-Fi antenna. Bro, if you're on Wi-Fi, fucking answer this goddamn call when it comes through, motherfucker. If you're on Wi-Fi, then this call should work. It's got to be low bandwidth. Oh, now you won't even take my calls. He is on a bad... Guys, it's a bad connection. I'm trying to call him. It won't even go through. He is on a bad connection. So, I understand. He can answer these questions. He can... It's cool, Brian. We got you. Listen. All you got to do, bro, is just answer my questions, and we'll get the whole story from you, okay? Just answer my questions, and we'll get the story. No, he's not a troll, Nick. He's literally got the video up on his goddamn YouTube channel, bro. We just watched it. I mean, I watched it. I didn't want to re-dox him. But the guy fucking doxed him, bro. The guy totally doxed him and told his audience to go fucking, you know, go check him out or whatever. Here's his name and address. He fucked him up, man. Rocks are on 22, says Pro Dragon. Yeah, I gotta smoke, man. Psh, unreal. Nick says, sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I hope he'll answer these questions. Brian, answer my questions. We've got to know all this, bro. I mean, I got so many questions. I got to know what the fuck that guy did that for. And because he's going down. You don't do that. What you just said, bro, period. Look, Brian, unless you doxed him, there's no other reason he should have doxed you. That's the only situation where I could see somebody doxing somebody is as a retaliation for them doing it to you. And if you didn't dox him, bro, then there's no reason for what he did. He's in the wrong, and his shit needs to go down. You don't do that. You don't do it. You know, you guys want to talk about free speech on the internet and shit? This is exactly one of those things that you do not do. We take that very seriously. All of these social media sites take it very seriously. And that guy's going down. I guarantee you. He's going down for this one. You know? You know? I'm assuming that his video is still up on the internet, bro. Am I correct in assuming that? That with your doxed information? Hey. It's trying to connect. It's trying to connect. He's got a really bad Wi-Fi connection. I feel bad. I feel so bad for him, but I'm going to help him out, man. We're all going to help him out. Bro, just answer the questions, man. The questions I'm going to ask you are going to be really simple, okay? Just answer them, okay? What was the thing you disproved him on? Bro, I don't think it's going to work. Here, let me go to my Wi-Fi connection. Hey, Brian.
Hey,
How's it going, bro? Can you hear me? Ah, disconnected. Dude, I think I heard him say hey back. I didn't know if that was me echoing or not. Brian, I hear you. Are you there? Brian.
yeah, I'm here. I'm a really bad connection.
Okay, but I hear you, and we're going to be able to hear you. So, what was the challenge that you disproved him on? He's got a challenge, and you disproved something?
Right. I hear. I did it. Okay, but I hear you. All the proving wrong challenges are up on my
Hey, Brian.
YouTube channel.
He said all the something's up on his YouTube channel. Brian, can you hold the phone closer when you talk into it?
Sure thing, man.
Great. Just I know you are kind of a low talker, so try to speak loudly too, because you have a quiet voice.
He's calling me a black. Yeah, great. Witness did that. All the something's up on his YouTube channel.
Could you?
Can you hold the phone closer when you talk into it? He's now on his down below challenge. Has all my videos down there, and in red he's got on there. I am disqualifying a person.
Keeps disconnecting. Okay, so he entered this challenge. We don't know what the challenge was. You know, Brian, if you would just type in the answers, it would be so much easier, bro. You know, all you got to do is type it in. Just what was the challenge, man? What did you call him on? Did you say did you prove him wrong on something? Just type it in, man. Quit trying to use the phone and just type it in, man. What was it that he said? I mean, I'd like to go back and find it. Here. Okay, here. Let's just investigate this. We'll go ahead and we'll figure it out, okay? Because it's obviously up on video. I opened up my Zoom chat. Isn't that funny? Instead of his. I was trying to open up his video, and I opened up the Zoom chat instead. Okay, Dollar Tree Grower. Okay, $250 Grow Boss Prove Me Wrong Challenge. I'm off the hook for paying by blaming mental illness. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't even have to pay $750 if he's right. I have 9 videos now. $2,250. According to the Federal Civil Rights Act of 1964, no business serving the public, even if it's privately owned, can discriminate customer's national origin, religion, race, color. The American with Disabilities Act prevents a business right to refuse service based on a customer's disability. I'm off the hook for paying anything by blaming mental illness. Cool. Yes. Play all of it. Thank you so much. All good. Oh my god. What am I watching? What the fuck? That's messed up. Thank you so much for this.
Paying anything by blaming mental illness. So there's the start right there. These 3 things, right? Now, the only outcome that I could imagine that he wants is the $5,000 because he's already made 4 videos. He's got them in a bulk. He's got them on YouTube on lock.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to listen to all of this, guys. Give me a second, okay? Let's do this fucking bong rip because this shit has really got me unnerved. And there's nothing that gets me angrier than this kind of shit right here. So, let me just take a deep breath and a bong rip, okay? With my friend Iceman, okay? Ice, I'm ready, brother. Thank you for waiting for me, man. I love you, bro. I'm gonna grab that Alien Overlord. It's tasty. It's delish. And I got a lot of it to smoke this year. Oh my goodness gracious. It's airy, bud. It's really airy. You got to take a lot of it to cram it in the bowl, but then you got a full bowl. Once you got a full bowl, boom, you're good. And it's smooth. You know, it is smooth. Cyber style. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Cheers, everybody.
For paying anything by blaming mental illness. So there's the start right there. These 3 things, right? Now, the only outcome that I could imagine that he wants is the $5,000 because he's already made 4 videos. He's got them in a bulk. He's got them on YouTube on lock. See, the thing is, though, it's that by calling a mental emergency, I don't even have to pay the $750 if he's right. However, if he's right, it will cost me far more than $5,000 in sales.
That's all you got? Okay, so is you sent him your name and address and phone number so that he would send you money? Is that why you sent you? Is that why you sent him your information? You sent him your personal information so he would send you money because you proved him wrong? Huh. 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 6 days ago, 1 week ago. $5 months ago, 1 week ago. Okay. Let's start. Peach is worthless. $14. Okay. pH is worthless. Grow Boss Welch on the back. Okay. Open link in new window. Okay. Just Jay. Your homie said you look like. You know what? Tell when your homie says that, Just Jay. When your homie says that to you, say, "Well, that's on you, bro." You know, if that's what's going on in your head, maybe that's something you should address. Say that to him. I have a feeling he'll never say anything to you like that again. You know, and if he ever says it again, say, "Oh, you're still thinking about sucking dick, bro? Is that what you're thinking about right now?" And then go like this. Go, what's going on with you, bro? You got anything going on you want to talk about? Hey, man, we're friends. You can talk to me, bro. Hey, and say this to him. Say, "Hey, man, I don't go that way. I don't get any fucking ideas. But I'm here for you, and I want you to know that. I'm your friend, and if you need to confide in somebody, bro, I'm here. What's going on, bro?" By then, he's gonna fucking drop it. You're welcome, Jay. You're welcome. All right, let's hear what this old boy has to say.
Yeah, it's not fun having bipolar. But we got rid of all that this morning. Holy shit, I was running my fucking ass off all over the place. That's me walking real slow, but that to me that's like running my ass off. Because it's painful to, yeah, the sciatic nerve, tumor in my abdomen, arm all fucked up. But anyways, we're going to do a little preview for the Grow Boss Challenge. And this one, I'm just going to use a picture. This will be a preview. I'll put something together from a university. But this picture, just go on, chime down below. Which one would you want? Would you want the right, or would you like the left? Let's hear what the Grow Boss has to say about pH. Because, just so you know, the picture's just the tip, by the way. It gets into a part where it could be very costly for you running that way. So let's take a listen. Alright, let's see what the Grow Boss has to say. Make sure you don't fall. Don't fall. Make sure my picture ain't showing. I'll show you my picture later though, but just want to make sure it's recording because this is the second time I had to do this. Oh, I don't want to go through this again.
Hi, I'm the Grow Boss. I write the Grow Book and Equipment Guide, and in this video, we're going to go over everything you need to know to win $250 a week.
Everything? So you're not adding anything? That's what you said. Just trying to make that perfectly clear. It's part of my bipolar. I look for detail, and that's a detail. So let's continue.
And if you go to my website, thegrowboss.com, right up here at the top, Grow Boss Challenges. Just click Grow Boss Challenges, right? Because you guys talk all the shit. So I'll put my money where my mouth is. Let's see what you guys have to say, all right? Grow Boss, $250 challenge. So, I say a lot of things. You guys are always telling me how I don't know what I'm talking about. So here's your chance. You spend $10 and I'll back it with $250. 25 to 1 odds. I'm the Grow Boss. I write the Grow Book and Equipment Guide. And in this video, I'm going to explain everything you need to know about pH. So let's talk about pH, because all you guys are like, oh my God, pH is so important. And I'm telling you, pH is worthless. And I know you guys are always looking at that picture where on the internet where it shows you all the different absorption rates of the different nutrients and chemicals and elements at different pHs, right? pH is worthless. Anywhere from 5 to 7 is fine. You could go a little below 5. You could go a little above 7. Anywhere from 5 to 7 is fine. I don't care if you're in media.
Guys, okay, he said anywhere from 5 to 7, so he's literally negating what he just fucking said. He said pH is worthless. You don't have to regard pH at all. Then he comes back and he says, you have to keep pH between 5 and 7. It's a redundant statement. You can't do that. Literally, you know, I gotta say to you, bro, Brian, I understand anything you say about what he said right there. If you want to prove him wrong, and it's a 250 prove him wrong challenge, it's a statement that's the statement is definitely conflicting. So, you know, it would be really easy to prove. He just proved himself wrong, is what I'm saying. He literally proved himself wrong. First he said pH is worthless. Then he said you have to keep pH between 5 and 7. Dude, pH goes all the way up to fucking 12 and down to fucking like 0. He just told you got to keep it between 5 and 7. Then he said pH is worthless. Dude, it's completely conflicting. It doesn't make any sense. It's not a defensible statement because it's a conflicting statement. It's a lie unto itself. It would be very easy to prove that statement wrong. Anything Brian said basically would prove it wrong. Brian, I don't even have to listen to you explain to me why that statement is wrong. It's obvious that it's wrong. It's an incorrect statement. Now, you proved him wrong, and then he doxed you? I get it now, bro. He's an idiot. The guy is a fucking idiot. Now, this is what you guys all have to do, okay? Number 1. Brian, you have to give us the link directly to the video where he doxes you. Not a link to your video showing where he doxed you. You need to give us a link to his video where he doxed you. Okay? That's the first thing that has to happen right now. So go ahead and do it. No, don't troll. No, do not troll. Don't troll. Do not troll. No, no, no. Don't troll. But just don't troll. Do not troll the Grow Boss. Don't. Don't say a fucking word. You guys want to go back and hear him say those words again?
Different pHs, right? pH is worthless. Anywhere from 5 to 7 is fine. You could go a little below 5. You could go a little above 7. Anywhere from 5 to 7 is fine. I don't care if you're in media or hydro. Don't care what you're growing in. Don't care if it's cocoa. Don't care if it's grow down. 5 to 7 pH is just fine.
But it's
what do you think you're going to do? 6-2, and you're going to absorb one element, and then you're going to do 6-1, and then you're going to absorb more of a different element? Come on.
No, actually, I'm going to try to do 6-3 every time I grow, because 6-3 has always worked the best for me personally. And depending on what kind of regimens you guys are doing, and if you are checking your pH, it might be different for you. And pH is very important. And if you go below 5, or you go, up into the 8s and 9s, oh, you'll fucking kill your plants. It definitely matters. This guy to say the pH doesn't matter, then he says, oh yeah, as long as it's between 5 and 7. Well, wait, you can't be both. It's like me saying, I've got a big dick, but I've got a really small dick. It's like that.
Plant that grows outside without any help from you, without any pH adjustment from you, without any water.
Oh, wait, no, dude, he pulled the video down. Your mission is accomplished then. He pulled your information off the internet. That's what you got to do. You got to have that video fucking taken the fuck down with your information on it. Now, he knows that he did something wrong, right? So that part is over. And that is fantastic. All right? But there's more to it than that, isn't there, Brian? There's more to it. Because he challenged his audience, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm looking at it right now. Here, look at this. This is his website that I got off of his. He just announced it, so I went. And this is what I found. I found this. At thegrowboss.com, thegrowboss.com, there's a challenge right here. And this is the challenge that our new friend, Brian Joseph Shar, he's actually our old friend. He's been Brian, how long you been watching me for, bro? You've been watching the show for a while. Anyway, Brian took up this challenge right here on his channel. This is 250 with 25 to 1 odds. All you got to do is pay $10 in and you get $250 back, right? Is that the deal? You get $250 if you prove him wrong. Well, he gave you a statement that was excessively easy to prove wrong. And you indeed did it. And now he owes you $250? What did you? Is there a limit as to how many times you could prove him wrong? He said on his channel if you proved him wrong a bunch of times. How many times did you prove him wrong, bro? Here's how it works. Choose any topic from the grow book. Whoa. Okay. Was it a topic from the grow? Was pH pH doesn't matter. Was that in the grow book? Number one. Pay $10. Okay, you had to pay $10, which I'm sure you did. Call the webcast and prove them wrong. And did you call in? And is that on? Is that on video? And I will pay you 25 to 1 odds through PayPal. $250 he's going to pay you. You've proved him wrong 9 times. Are all 9 videos from things from his grow book, Brian? It says choose any topic from the grow book, right? So are they topics from the grow? That's the first thing. No, you can do as many times as you want. Okay. It doesn't say. I don't see it. Okay, whoa. Let me see this. Let me scroll down. Oh, there's more. There's some. Okay. How many times have you heard or read the grow boss is wrong? Has no idea what he's talking about. He's stupid and you'll kill your plants if you listen to him. Now think how many times have I told you to ignore all that nonsense and to trust me and that I will take you to the promised land. To the promised land. I love that. Seriously, I am so tired of hearing about how wrong I am, how stupid I am, how you need to not listen to my advice. Well, I am done with all that, and that's why I am issuing my $250 challenge. So help me help you by reaching out to the other channels you watch and letting them know about my $250 challenge. Dude, I'll have this guy paying me fucking thousands of dollars. Nutrients are worthless, he said. He says nutrients are worthless. Jeez, we could go on this. Temperature, watering. Oh my goodness, bro. That's his grow book? Those videos are his grow book? Oh, bro. He defamed you, right? Totally. He totally fucking...
So, what do you think you're going to get out of pH, right? I mean, like, what pH was it growing?
On this part, on my next video, when I put it all together, this is just a preview, I will put some university stuff on, yeah, you can. And you might not even get an extra $20. You might not even get any money, depending on if you're a home grower or a facility grower. So let's take a listen.
The statement is pH is worthless. The original statement is pH is worthless.
That can actually be determined, and it can also be very dangerous for you to consume.
So tell me, how do you think pH affects the final product? How do you think if someone were to say, oh, listen, I'm getting $20 more than else?
And you know what? And someone today on Twitter said that I act like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. They need to go check this guy out.
Could you imagine somebody looking at you and telling you, I get $20 more an ounce because the pH was 6.2. And look at the bottom. You can see it. You can see the pH in the bottom.
I don't have time for it.
I
thought I could do it, but I'd wipe the guy out. I would wipe him out. But then he would try to defame me too. He would try to fucking
We'll get into that in the next video.
He'd try to dox me.
So I asked you again, because in this $250 challenge, I am serious. In fact, I'm serious on just how dumb you guys are when it comes to the shit that you say.
Listen, Brian, I'm assuming that since you don't have Wi-Fi, that you don't have data, that you don't have any money for a lawyer, right? Can you not afford a lawyer, bro? Because, you know, the pot bros at law, they're not free. But they might just listen to you, what you've got going on here, and I will gladly contact them for you. I mean, I think, Brian, You sound like the kind of person who can represent yourself. I mean, did he claim that he was mentally ill? Is that it? Did he claim that he didn't have to pay you because he says he's mentally ill, but that's still up on his website? He's not saying that you're mentally ill, is he? Let me know what's up. He's saying that you've got mental illness so he doesn't have to pay you? What's the story behind that? You didn't use that as like a bargaining chip, did you? When he refused to pay you? Like he didn't know if you have suffer from mental illness. It's okay, bro. We're cool. I suffer from mental illness too. All of us do. In one form or another, at some level or another. Man, you should talk to my mom. She's a beautiful woman, but brother, she's got something. She's got a level of something going on. Fighting Social Security. I'm 2 years deep with no money and a second denial. I got you, Brian. That's exactly the kind of person. Look, two things, bro. All right. I'm gonna set your mind at ease. All right. Number one, I'm gonna contact these lawyers and tell them your story. Number two, no offense, brother, but nobody's gonna come after you, man. You're gonna be okay, and I want you to realize that you're gonna be okay. The fact that your address got out there, you're okay. You know, and it's fucked up, and I know it. You have bipolar disorder? Me too, bro. Me too. I suffer from that too. But look, he can't troll people out there from his website saying that he's going to give out $250. Then when you submit the information, 2 back surgeries. Feel free to eat. Cannabis helps so much. What was the whole mental illness thing, bro? What's with the whole why is mental illness in the mix? I'm confused.
It is spectacular. In fact, we're going to go right here to the photo page. Now, this is a page of pictures that you guys have sent me. You have emailed me. You have posted them up on Grow Diaries for me to look at. Look at this whole page of pictures. Look at this whole page. Wait, I'm about halfway down. These are T5 lights overwatering. These are off to a bad start. This is LEDs and dirt. Look at these fools growing dirt. LED overwatered. Well, those are good looking plants. Those are good looking plants.
What is he?
Clone roots, bad clones. Look at those bad clones. Okay, almost down at the bottom. Okay, here we go, down at the bottom. Okay, all right. In this entire page of pictures, show me one picture that would have been changed by the pH.
That one.
So my argument is this: you think pH matters?
Those are.
You're awesome, bro. That was hilarious. Oh my god, we're all just sitting here waiting. And then boom, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, no, yeah. That one.
Really?
Go to my website, thegrowboss.com.
You're so. I love it.
The Grow Boss Cannabis Challenge, right here in the middle. Cannabis challenges. The $250 challenge. Put up $10 and tell me why the fuck I'm wrong about pH. Tell me. I dare you to prove me wrong. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm the Grow Boss. I like the Grow Boss.
Dude, does he say that at the end of every video? He dares you to prove him wrong? Does he say that at the end of every video?
I don't like to be dared. I can't help it. It's my fucking bipolar. It doesn't have anything to do with your intelligence or if you're fucking crazy or not. It's just that you get fucking triggered. Like my triggers are, I like to help people. But we stopped doing that a long time ago because that trigger shit fucking with my sleep, and now triggers even more because we got fucking pain issues. So yeah, that's not fun. So we're gonna rewind this a little bit so we can hear clearly on the levels he says that you can use for your whole entire grow, because he doesn't say do it for 1 day or a week. He just says you can use this. Oh, I hate the
Alright, I'm the grow boss. I like 1 element, and then you're gonna do 6-1, and then 5 to 7 pH.
I knew I was gonna do that.
What do you think you're gonna do? 6-2, and you're gonna absorb media or hydro. 7 is fine. I don't care if you're in below 5. You can go a little below, a little.
Right there. All right. Now
pH is worth.
He says pH is worthless.
Yes.
And now we're going to the numbers.
He said pH is worthless. Prove me wrong. Then he proves himself wrong by saying it's got to be between 5 and 7. Okay, but he didn't say I'm going to prove me wrong. He said I'll give you $250 if you prove me wrong. And then he gives you the fucking, literally gives you the key to proving him wrong, is saying, yeah, take it down to 4, take it up to 8. It means something. It's the plants are dying, right? It is worth something. Your statement is incorrect. You said you're going to give me $250. Give me my $250.
Anywhere from 5 to 7 is fine. You can go a little below 5. You can go a little above 7.
A little below 5.
Anywhere from 5 to 7 is fine. I don't care if you're in media or hydro.
A little
Don't care
below
what you're
5.
growing in. Don't care if it's cocoa. Don't care if it's grow down. 5 to 7 pH is just fine.
A little bit below 5. So like 5.5, that'd be a little bit lower.
4.9.
So you heard that. I heard that. We'll take a little bit of a moment, and then we'll look at the picture. Now with this picture, it's just a preview. I got a lot of fucking work to do yet. A little bit, but now this picture I'm going to show you, I want you to chime in. I really do. I want you to type in fucking win or something, you know, like goddamn fucking Skippy, you know? Because this is costing you money. And not only that, when my other video comes out, I'm going to show you how fucked up it can make you. This is kind of dangerous, depending on what you're using, but it's still, yeah, let's just look at the picture. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes, but it's not going to happen.
You got it just about.
I just like looking at that picture. So, the right or the left? Which one would you want? Between 6 and 7? Or, like Robot said, you can take 5 or even a little bit below 5.
4.9.
It doesn't say how long, and that's...
4.9 is below 5.
That's not me. I don't think it's you either. Because I don't think you want to be just throwing money away. Oh, great white microbes. Just dump them in, just throw them right in the toilet, you know, you can put them in there. And then you can just, I'll show it. Oh, that's just something else. So, which one would you like? Between 6 and 7 or 5.5? Because he says you can go a little bit lower, you can do the whole thing. Which one is the healthier plant? So we got all these
Microbes. You saw the
Look at them
mycorrhizae?
all.
Bro!
Beneficial bacteria. Oh, look at that.
I didn't know that.
Mycorrhiza.
You just taught me something. I didn't know that. You just taught me something, brother, and thank you for that. Mycorrhizal growth is better at the correct pH, guys. And yeah, pH matters. If you're going to have more mycorrhizal growth, you're going to have more activity around your root system. Your plants are going to uptake nutrients better. And everything's going to work more efficiently. What the Grow Boss is saying is wrong, and Brian Joseph Shar just proved him wrong. And that guy owes you $250 just right there, bro. You know, it's fucking psychotic. It's fucking psychotic. Hey, Mark. What's up, buddy? It's Ben, uh, Trendy Nay, man, from Nay's Garden. I hope you guys are doing well. I am doing well as well. So, this is not a call that I am in some sort of need of your services for myself. But I've met somebody, one of my audience members, and he's got something going on. This guy has no money. He's disabled um, right off the bat. But I was wondering what you guys charge, regardless of that, for what's happened to him. Somebody named the uh, thegrowboss.com, and he's got the Grow Boss channel on YouTube. On his website, he's got a $250 challenge, and he says, "Prove me wrong," you know. So this guy proved him wrong, and on a video on YouTube, and gave the guy his personal information. This guy took his personal information, put it on his YouTube channel, and then told his audience to go after him in no uncertain terms. I mean, he published he doxed him. He published the guy's personal information. But anyway, let me know if this is something that you guys could look into. I would greatly appreciate it. Um, you know, I'd love to have you back on the show just for a visit or whatever. This one needs to be a personal save. if you guys would get back with me as soon as you could, I greatly appreciate it, man. Love you guys. Watch you from time to time when I can, man. Take care. I look forward to seeing you in the garden soon. Bye, guys. Okay. Well, Brian, what that guy did to you is absolutely despicable. And in the being somebody in the cannabis community, I try to help out people when I can, when I see somebody in the cannabis community that makes the cannabis community look awful like that. I have no problem helping people that he's trolling and taking advantage of, and then doxing you, and putting, making you feel like you're at risk. Um, it's so wrong what that guy did, and I hope he learned his lesson, and I hope he never doxes somebody again, and I hope he will decide to pay you the money he owes you. He owes you money, and if he doesn't like that, he needs to fucking take it down. If he doesn't want to have to pay people money, because let me tell you something, all of you that are watching the show right now, you're all educated enough, I think, from watching my channel, that you could all probably go to thegrowboss.com and you could probably go prove that $250 thing wrong too. Make a little video, a 2-minute video on Twitter, post it, and send it off to him. And then, he'd owe you $250 too. I would recommend all you guys go over there and see. I don't need the money and I don't have the fucking time. But if you need the money, hey, if you guys need $250, go prove the Grow Boss wrong. He wants you to. So go do it, please. And hopefully he's learned his lesson about doxing people on the internet. Brian, I understand. I understand all the legalities behind it. I totally sympathize with you, and I'm going to help you out any way I can. All right, you guys, thanks for watching my show. Oh, it's 7:10. Whoa! It's 7:10 sometimes, and he's still got a splish of coffee. Still got a splash of curdled creamer and coffee. Mixes it all together. So my roxer got picked up today, and it's already sitting at the place where it's gonna get rims and... Oh man, I wonder if they put the rims and tires on. I just wonder if they put the rims and tires on. I'm gonna call and see. They're not answering the phone. Going to dress up for home. I'll be wrong, challenge. He said in the video, I'm off the hook for paying by blaming mental illness. So he says, Brian, he says he's mentally ill, so he doesn't have to pay you, but he leaves the challenge up on his website? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. Anyway, it's 4:20, guys. Coming right up here. But there's less than 20 people, so I'm going to go. All right, you guys remember, if you want to keep it above 20 for me in the future, make sure you guys are sharing this in large groups on Facebook. You know that keeps people here. Okay? We'll see if any of you guys decide to do that right now while I go ahead and tell you about my friend Ron Placone's website. Ron Placone, he's over there on ronplacone.com, of course. He's a stand-up comic. He's also a writer for the Jimmy Dore Show. I would love it if you guys would check him out. And his friend Graham Elwood, too. And they're friends with Lee Camp as well. All of them. Check all of them out. They're all on YouTube under their names. Lee Camp. He's got, is Redacted Tonight. And he's also got two other shows. I can never remember the titles, man. Graham Elwood is the political vigilante. He's fantastic. You guys should be watching them. They've all appeared on my show here. All of those interviews are available to watch right now at naysgarden.com. Just so you know, Ron Placone, he's been there. Jimmy Dore's wife has come out and she's interviewed. Ron Placone's got this other website. It's lucyandron.com, and it's a comic strip of him and his cat. He writes it, somebody else illustrates it. It's beautiful. Illustrated beautifully. If you like comics, you're going to love this because it's written well. You'll giggle, you'll chuckle as you read. The cat is hilarious, and you will just giggle and chuckle and chuckle and giggle the whole time. I promise you guys that. That's lucyandron.com. Just remember, I love Lucy. lucyandron.com. So he's also got a fantastic. I hope you guys are on Facebook sharing this in large groups for me right now, trying to get this above 20 viewers so that we can have a good 420 while I'm telling you about my friend Ron Placone. So Ron Placone also has this fantastic channel on YouTube. It's called Get Your News On with Ron. You can tweet him at Ron Placone your articles that you think are pertinent and timely that he'll cover, and he'll read them out to his audience and he'll give you credit on his channel, Ron Placone. That's Ron Placone on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notifications button and click all when you do, so you get all notifications. Then you and I might meet up in there when he goes live, which would be great because I like to go into his live streams as well. He's a great guy and he interacts with his audience just like Graham Elwood and Lee Camp do as well. And Jimmy Dore interacts with their audience. They read the super chats. Ron Placone also is available on Instagram. Check out his Instagram at Ron Placone, and he's also on Facebook at Ron Placone. I believe Graham Elwood is on Facebook at Graham Elwood Comedy. Go follow him over there. Follow these guys. Check them out. Do all that stuff. Dropped 2 frames. Oh, Nick is saying refresh the... Yeah, I'll do that for you, buddy. I'll refresh it. He's like, 18. Refresh it for me? Okay, buddy. Let's see what's up. Bam! 18! I refreshed it for you, bro. Do you like that I did that? That's funny. Refresh? So that's Ronnie Placone. You guys know you can bring more people here by typing their names into chat on Facebook. If you're in Facebook, you could type people that usually come to the live stream. You could literally start typing their names into the chat right now if you really wanted to. If you wanted to try to make this go. It is quarter of the hour, so you got me till then at least. If you want to make this go till 4:20. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Cyber style. Cheers, everybody. 420's in 4 minutes. You think I'll stay? Press number 1 if you think I'm staying until 420. Press number 1 if you think I'm staying until 420. I don't know how my Beasel's doing. I can't see him through all the cannabis and such. Just Jay's like, well, he's staying. Right on Jay. Jay. Here's 12 pounds of cannabis. Step aside, please step aside. Please step aside, please step aside. There's a giant wall of cannabis over here. What we're gonna do there instead. Bow flow, bow flow. I can't see my doggy. Hide out. Bow flow. Hide out. What is that going on back there? Who's this? Who's that? What? Hide out. Rogie, 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 rogie. Rogan, 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 Rogan. Hey, Brian, make sure you start screenshotting that guy's website, you know, like where it says $250 challenge. Make sure you screenshot that. Get the rules. Screenshot it, okay? Document everything with screenshots, okay? All right? Look at the time, it's 4:20 coming up. Look at the time, you better have your bones loaded. Look at the time, we got the little puppy here. Put your shoes and socks on, we're going for a hike. Hike, it's gonna be so fun. He's got a splish of Covfefe. He's tying his hair back. Hey, press number 1 if you want to see me get out of character like I do when I shut my show off. And see Trendy Nay go away. Press number 1 if you want to see me get out of character. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers. Cyberstyle, no longer regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't tisms for all. Just Jay says, I want to see him out of character. Don't you love me, man? Don't you love Trendy Nay? What are you gonna? You're shunning me. My feelings are hurt. Megsy, my feelings are hurt, Megsy. You refusing my deal of a lifetime? I give you the deal of a lifetime. You refuse me. What is wrong with you? What is it? Just a bunch of trolls watching the show? I'm staying in freaking character. Shut up, you. You're no good. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching my show. Here's 20 seconds of me waving goodbye. If you guys wanted to see me get out of character, you should have pressed number 1. But you didn't. I got 2 people. And, hey, let me just say this. Shut up, yo. Let me just say this to Just Jay and Megsy. Thank you for pressing number 1. That really means a lot to me, guys. It does. Thank you. The rest of you, fuck you. Fuck you all. Shut up, yo. Y'all sit down and shut up. You're no good. None of you are any good. You're no good. Shut up, you. Shut. Oh, Nick Brown press number 1. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Nick Brown press number 1. This is very good. Yo, Nick Brown. You're very good. Just Jay. Yo. Shut up, Just Jay. I'm talking to Nick Brown. Yo. Shut up. Nick Brown. Yo. Yo. Sit down. Yo. Shut up, you. You're very good. You're very good, you. Bro Dragon says keep it open. Shut up, you. We've been live for goddamn 2 freaking hours. Shut up. 2.5 freaking hours. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Wow, look at this place. You guys are having a great time here. Wow, look at this. What is that, a doggy? Hey, what's the doggy's name? Rogan. Hey, look at this, Rogan. He's a good doggy. He's already worn that claw down that he broke. God, you're so tight. Such a tough little guy. You're so tough. You're so tough. You're so beautiful. Look at you. You're such a beautiful. Oh, you're so beautiful. Yo, none of you are any good, yo. Shut up, yo. You had your chance, yo. Now you all need to sit down and shut up, yo. Yo, sit down and shut up, yo. Like, I'm gonna sit down right here, but I'm not gonna shut up. Maybe I'm gonna shut up. Maybe you're gonna sit down. Maybe you're gonna sit down and shut up. Bye, guys. I love you guys.